Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Justenia, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below and join the family. In today's video, we are doing the last challenge, the 8th challenge, which is a fitness challenge. We just finished 7 weeks of different type of challenges of body, mind, and spirit of the Mental Floss series, and we're doing our last one. I cannot believe how fast 8 weeks goes by, and I've definitely has transformed myself with doing my challenges, and I hope they have changed yourself as well. If you want to do any of the other challenges that I have done themes on Instagram, and you can pick out one of the themes. You have till April 15th to finish the challenge, one of the challenges, and within 7 days, and tag Mental Floss 2018 and at Yogi Jasenia on Instagram. So definitely go join because it's a good time. I will be making personalized gifts with each theme and picking one winner for each theme. So definitely go check that out. And I give you another chance to enter the challenge, and you can also do today's challenge as well as part of that. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about fitness and physical movement. And a lot of people don't really talk too much about what physical movement does to your body. A lot of people say it's good for you, and I wanted to give you guys tips on why physical movement and exercise is healthy for you as part of this challenge. I'm gonna be telling you guys from a Western perspective and a Eastern perspective because I am in school for acupuncture, traditional Chinese medicine. So I'll be giving you guys tips from both areas to help give you insight on physical movement and what it does to you for your body. If you guys want to know tips and why physical movement and exercise is healthy for you, or if you need a reminder of why physical movement is good for you, one of these tips can give you insight and motivate you to get going and get moving. Then just keep watching. Tip number 1 of why physical movement is good for you: it's like a brain tonic. It is so healthy for your brain. Science has found that it creates more gray matter into your brain. Think of your brain as a hard drive, and you're downloading information all day long, and you're downloading all this different kind of data. You need an outlet to get that out of your system so that you can keep a healthy mindset every single day. Another tip is that it gives you profound effects on the body. Another tip is that it hits your hippocampus. Your hippocampus is your memory part of the brain. Aerobic exercises or cardiovascular exercises are really good for the hippocampus and stimulating your hippocampus. It is a memory boosting. Your hippocampus grows as you get fitter, and it's just everything where you store all your memories and your memory system. Hippocampus is at the core of the brain's learning and memory systems. That gives you memory boosting. Working out improves your concentration and it improves your stamina. Working out helps your concentration, it helps you stay on task, and it improves your attention span. It improves your mental health. It extremely helps with boosting your mood because you're moving all that energy and that chi all around in your blood circulating. So if you have depression or anxiety, I definitely recommend working out a little bit every day and see how you feel with that. Working out improves your posture, it improves your flexibility. If you're doing weights, it helps with your balance and it burns calories. Working out improves your quality of life. It lifts your mood, it helps with stress, it helps you sleep better, it helps your physique, your body is more toned, or you lose weight, whatever the goal is that you have with working out. Working out includes aerobic, cardio, weightlifting, swimming, any walking, tennis, any like sports, or flexibility. Stretching is part of working out or having physical movement. Again, there's so many different benefits of working out and what it could do for you. There's so much research on it. Definitely go do your own research, but all of these are included, and there's so much more that is included too. Now we're going to talk about in a TCM, traditional Chinese medicine standpoint. If you're doing vigorous or excessive amount of exercise, that is not healthy for you in a TCM perspective. It really affects your heart and your organs, and it really can actually stress your body more. And if you sweat a lot, it could really damage the organ, the heart organ. In the TCM perspective, if you work out a lot and you're sweating a lot and your pores are really open and you're just sweating profusely, this really can damage your heart organ yang. A bit about yin and yang. Yang is more excessive and yin is more deficient upon the 8 principles of TCM. TCM exercises include Qigong, yoga, Tai Chi, any of those that are slow movements or where you're really focused and in tune with your body. The point that TCM says is that you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to overwork out. So if you're a person that works out for 2 hours or 3 hours at the gym, you're doing too much and you're essentially damaging your organs, internal organs, and you could be sweating a lot, which can also damage your heart because your heart is connected to your pores in a TCM perspective. And if you're sweating too much and your pores are open and you go to take a shower right after, you actually create a lot of dampness in your body. So you don't want to be excessively sweating. Obviously, natural sweat is natural. Make sure that you don't take a shower right after because your pores are still open and you don't want to create dampness inside your body. The great thing about Qigong, yoga, and Tai Chi is that it builds from inside. It builds from within. Because if you're doing too much exercise, you're depleting your blood and depleting your Qi. You're depleting your blood, you're depleting your Qi, and you're damaging your muscles and your tendons. In TCM, we have our upper jiao, our middle jiao, and our lower jiao, which separates segments within our body. The 3 jiaos separate our bodies from upper, middle, and lower, from basically our chest to our genitals. You are profusely sweating, your pores are open, and if you take a shower right after, you're pulling dampness inside your body, and that creates dampness or damp heat in your middle jiao. Your middle jiao is in your stomach, abdominal area. In TCM, we separate from our chest to our genitals, upper, middle, and lower jiao. So the upper is the chest, the middle jiao is around the stomach area, and the lower jiao is where our kidneys and our uterus, if you're a female or a male, their private areas. It can affect your middle jiao and pull the dampness and damp heat there. In TCM perspective, it increases your blood flow to the brain, it helps your hormones. It has been said that it can birth new neurons in your body. In Eastern and Western, they both say that if you have a sitting job or you're sitting at a desk all day, it is very dangerous for our body and you need to move. Your brain doesn't operate in isolation. So when you think of back in evolution or back in the 60s or the 50s or the 40s, we were outside more and we were doing work outside more. Now we live more of a sedentary lifestyle where we're always inside. In that case, you really have to work out more and take the effort to work out or be outside just so that you can balance those out. When you're working out, you'll be happier. You're moving everything. You're moving your Qi, you're moving your blood, you're moving your energy. You're nourishing your tendons and your sinews and your blood as well. You reduce the risk of developing diseases in both Eastern and TCM. When you have physical movement in your daily routine, you improve your stamina and it trains your body to be more efficient and use less energy for the same amount of work. It helps your heart rate and breathing levels. So if you, for example, have sleep apnea, usually sleep apnea, part of the reason is due to lack of exercise. When you're working with weights and resistance, you're developing your muscles, your bones, and your ligaments, and you're building strength and endurance. Physical movement and working out and having an exercise routine can act as an antidepressant drug. This has so many research on it, so I'm not a doctor, but definitely go look at your research. I also have depression and find that when I work out, it really, really helps me. And the reason behind this in a TCM perspective of why working out helps with depression and any emotional issues is, and Qi is the life energy or life force that is within us, that moves within us. And when you have depression, depression is connected to having liver Qi stagnation. In TCM, the liver helps move the Qi in the body, and when your Qi is stuck, when that energy is stuck, that's what creates the depression. And getting acupuncture can help with that, but also physical movement. And the reason behind this is because the liver promotes smooth flow of Qi and blood. And when your Qi, again, is stagnant, the blood it gets stuck and it doesn't move. So definitely keep that in mind. The liver works with the tendons and sinews and the spleen works with the muscles. And in TCM perspective, The strength does not come from the muscles, it comes from the tendons. Working out can enhance your creativity. It could slow the cognitive decline, so it could slow aging because you're constantly moving your brain and creating a healthier, so you're making your body age less. Working out keeps your brain healthy at an old age. Let's talk about how the organs correlate with physical movement as well. Heart and lungs are not the only ways that it helps you with physical movement, because people automatically think because the lungs, because you're breathing and creating more oxygen in your body, and then the heart because you're pumping your blood and moving that oxygen. But that is not the only two ways that it helps with physical movement. Other ways that it helps is it improves your balance, it improves your flexibility, agility, and your coordination. Weightlifting has a neurological impact. Dancing can have a restorative effect on aging brains. With TCM, with overdoing work, you don't want to use up all your chi and your heart yang. You want to have a balance to 30 minutes to an hour of exercise each day, because you don't want to do an excess amount. Like I said earlier, having an excess amount depletes your organs, it depletes your chi and blood, and it will deplete your heart yang. So keep that in mind. Don't waste your chi. Do not waste your heart's precious chi and yang, and don't overwork yourself. It releases endorphins, it gives you that endorphin rush, and it clears your mind. Sure, again, with TCM, don't overdo it because you deplete your chi and life force. You want a healthy balance and flow of everything, so don't overdo it. Make sure you're doing your exercises right, and making sure that you have the proper posture in each exercise as well. Don't criticize yourself, don't judge yourself harshly, because that can interfere and that can cause injuries as well. Having a healthy balance and flow of workouts is the best way to prevent blockages and restore free flow of chi. When your blood gets stuck or your chi gets stuck, you can build stasis in your body, and this could create blockages, and this could create diseases in your body. Having stasis and blockage of chi in the body is the basis of many diseases that happen in the body, and this is because of lack of movement. You have to think of the body as a road, and you have all these meridians. In TCM, we have all these meridians connecting to our organs, and when you think of the body as a road and there's a traffic jam, that's where the chi is getting stuck, and then stasis can happen. So you want to make sure that the smooth flow of chi is flowing in all your meridians, in all of your streets and your highways or freeways in your body. That's the best example that I can explain it to you, so that you can connect it to a TCM perspective. So again, when you have a traffic jam, that's the chi getting stuck, or the blood's getting stuck and causing stasis and causing all these different problems. And when it starts to happen, it becomes bigger, and it becomes bigger and bigger, and that's what causes the diseases. And then when you have a lack of movement, then it gets super stuck, and you can't move it because you're not circulating your blood, and you're not moving your oxygen in your body, and you're not moving your chi, your life force, your life energy. Again, don't do too much to deplete yourself, because this affects your yin, and then you could become deficient. You want a combo of yang and yin style of workouts, so that you have a good balance of flow of chi and blood, and that you're not over depleting yourself and damaging your organs. You want to make sure that you're building your muscles and building all your chi and blood and your oxygen. At the same time, you also want to make sure that you're nourishing yourself as too when you have physical movement in your lifestyle. So again, just make sure you balance it and don't overwork out. You want to have a good balance of yin and yang style workouts. Yin style workouts include yoga, but certain types of yoga such as restorative or hatha yoga, you want to make sure your heart rate is slow and you're breathing nice and at an easy pace. Walking, stretching, gardening, lifting light weights, any of those are considered yin style exercises. Yang style workouts include yoga that are like a vinyasa flow type or a ashtanga yoga flow type, because that's raising your heart rate. Cardiovascular, running, aerobic exercises, weightlifting, all those are more yang style workouts. So whatever is like building up your heart rate is more of a yang style. Whatever is calm and collective is more of a yin style exercise, because yin and yang is excess and yin is deficient in the 8 principles of TCM. So that's why you want to create a balance of both, because you don't want an excess amount and you don't want to be deficient. a lot of us are deficient if you're not physically moving in your daily life. And a lot of us can be excessive or excess if we're, working out too much or doing too much in our daily life. Those are the two styles, and dancing and swimming and yoga can go in between both yin and yang depending how you're doing it. That concludes my tips for you with an Eastern and Western perspective on physical movement and exercises. I hope at least one of these tips helped you, or this has motivated you to get working out again and making you more aware of why it's so important for us to work out in our daily life. Whatever workout it is that we're doing, whether it is walking or weightlifting, it doesn't matter. We're all different and we all need different things. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the other portion of the fitness challenge, and make sure to subscribe to my channel and join the crew as well. Follow me on all my social media so that you can be involved in the challenges and see the different themes that I have for each day, and get ready for the fitness challenge because it is starting tomorrow and it's super exciting, and I'll have different exercises for each day. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. And remember, your life is an art. Paint that canvas, paint that picture, create your life, create your reality. You attract your tribe and you attract your vibe. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.